The 10 most annoying things about filling your car up at the forecourt. Number 10, do it reverse. Letting the needle go right down to E before you start looking. Why do we do that? But we do.
It's stressful.
Number 9, the forecourt is absolutely chocker. You drive on, it's chocker. You have to work out which guy looks the most likely to leave next.
Yeah.
And so you see an empty car, they're in there, they're paying. So you go behind them, only it turns out she's doing her weekly shop in there.
Yeah. You match people up with the cars. Right, that's
do.
hers, I reckon that's his.
Number 8, remembering which side your filler cap is on and building that into the decision about which pump you go for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always have to go,
Or can you stretch the lead long enough without making an idiot of yourself?
That's number 7. The bloke in front isn't far enough forward for the nozzle to reach your car.
And there's always a man that does that.
It's always a man and they sit there.
I would never do that, but men do it.
Well played. Number 6. The momentary panic that you have every time when you just start the nozzle. Oh, am I putting in diesel? What is it? What am I? I'm going to let it... I'm just... Okay. Number 6. Number 5. The slightly annoying thing of whether to go for a nice round number or just keep on filling and then stop when you feel like it. Or fill her up and it comes over the top. And you're standing there going, what shall I do today?
I always try and round it up.
Yeah, me too.
And it always goes over by 1p.
And then you have to go on a bit, otherwise it looks as though you're inept, because anybody who's put in 20.1 pence is inept.
Yeah.
So you let it go through an extra 20 or 30 pence. I'm casual, me. You can't see through my skin. 4. Most annoying things about filling up. At the kiosk, you're in the queue, and you're standing there, and you're thinking, don't those sweets look grand? And you have just enough time, don't you, to give in and buy a Mars bar. But also, as you get close, you realise that you've not checked which number pump you are.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's never written so that you can see it from the kiosk.
Yeah.
Which is where you need to see it.
Yeah.
It's that one there.
Yeah.
The one, I can see number 5, but I'm the other side of that, so I'm probably number 6.
The
I know
silver
it's 4.
one. The silver one. Oh, dear.
Number 3, the pin moment. You put your card in, you tap your number in, and it's processing, and you stand there, and the guy's looking bored, because he's done this 10,000 times today. So you mentally rehearse saying something about the weather, and you know that he's had to feel that 20 times today, so you don't. You stand there inside. That's called the pin moment. It's a
I love
21st century thing. Number 2, most annoying thing about filling up in the forecourt, trying to work out whether the thing that's on display on the counter behind some yellow cardboard on sale for $2.99 is worth having. A combined pedometer, FM radio, Geiger counter, mobile phone. Batteries included.
Does anyone buy those things?
I do. And number 1, the most annoying thing about filling up is that strange sense of disappointment and depletion that you have as you leave, that it just wasn't the experience you needed, and now you've got to get back onto a dual carriageway.